Hello friends, followers and channel members, welcome back to the channel, and it's a very quick video for you today. I've not had that much time unfortunately this week, but once I saw that this airport had been released for Microsoft Flight Simulator, I had to find the time to come and tell you about it, because for those of you who have watched this channel for a while now, you'll have heard me say numerous times that what is missing at the moment in Europe for Microsoft Flight Simulator is a really good Dubrovnik airport, and finally we seem to have got one. Yes, released yesterday and available on Sim Market, Dubrovnik Airport is now realistically depicted in Microsoft Flight Simulator. Now this is one airport which I love to fly into. The approaches for both runways are absolutely superb, stunning views, and it's one of the airports that you probably won't have seen me ever fly to here on the channel, and that is just because we've not had any scenery available to it. But for those of you who have asked me what my favourite airport to fly into is, or what my favourite approaches are, then this one is incredibly high on my list. Nestled down on the Croatian coastline, then not too far away from one of my other favourite airports, Tivat, Dubrovnik Airport literally just sits hanging there with stunning views of the Adriatic. Now the approach to runway 11, which is what we're looking at right now, is just a normal, straightforward ILS approach. Nothing too difficult there, but what does make this challenging is if you do have to go around. As you can see, there is some terrain hanging around. Yes, there's some steep hills, mountains just to the east of the airport, and you can also see then there is a little hill just to the southwest of the airport. Now it is because of this hill that the approach to runway 29 can't have an ILS. So instead they are RNP approaches, an RNP AR approach, and also a stunning visual approach, which is really good fun to fly. So in terms of the airport scenery itself, I think a pretty decent job has been done of this. The terminal building is a work of art. It's certainly not the normal shape you would find, so quite artistic and looks realistically like its real-world counterpart. The landside part of the airport ticks all the usual boxes and is just pretty much what we've now come to expect from Payware sceneries in Microsoft Flight Simulator. The developer has not gone too overboard in terms of animated passengers, cars, all that kind of stuff, which I know for many of you is a big bonus because it won't slow down your system, so you get good performance and high frame rates with this airport. The terminal interiors for me strike just the right balance between being visually pleasing but also easy on the performance. The airport terminal building is mainly glass, so obviously when you're pulling onto stand, you want to be able to look into the terminal and see something that realistically represents the terminal building in the airport, and this does so, but without compromising any FPS hits. Again, as we have now come to expect in Microsoft Flight Simulator, the night lighting too looks really nice. And this is when the terminal interiors really do deliver with the night lighting inside the big glass-fronted terminal. Now obviously runway 11 is the preferred approach for this airport just because it has the ILS, but if the winds aren't in its favour, then the RNAV AR approach or the visual approach to runway 29 is definitely something that you should try out. Here is the approach to that runway 29. This is the RNP AR approach. AR, for those of you wondering, just means that authorization is required, meaning that the airline has to have a license to be able to fly this approach, be certified, the aircraft has to be certified, and also the pilot as well, so no inexperienced captains or first officers. Now there are some restrictions to approaching runway 29. The circling approach with prescribed tracks and visual is only available during the daytime. The VOR circling approach with prescribed tracks is available for both day and night. The RNP approach and landing on runway 29 is usually a captain's only landing as well. This is just due to the terrain, and also it's a slightly steeper approach than normal. The PAPIs are set to 3.2 degrees. Hopefully you can see why I find this one of the most beautiful arrivals and one of my personal favourite ones to fly. I'd love to hear what your favourite airport arrivals are, so please do leave a comment down below letting me know if you like this Dubrovnik airport and if you have any particular favourite scenic approaches, which would be great to fly and try out here live on the channel. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this video, and of course there's a link to this airport scenery in the video description down below. If you have enjoyed the video, then please don't forget to leave a like, and of course don't forget to hit subscribe and turn on the notifications bell so you don't miss any future videos, and of course our live streams flights, which soon will be here to Dubrovnik. Thanks for watching. I'll see you all again very soon. Bye bye for now.